What's up, squad? It's your boy Trey, aka Daddy C. Thanks for stopping back in today, checking out our latest video. Back in the lab once again, and I did not want this Labor Day weekend to go past without dropping a quick review on this pair today. First of all, happy Labor Day to everybody out there. Hope you enjoyed your weekend, nice long weekend. I know here in the Mid-Atlantic, the weather's been great. But yeah, we are in the building today talking about a shoe that I'm just excited that came out. Nike paid homage to a region, to some players involved that have kept this this kind of silhouette going for years. We're talking about the Nike Air Foamposite 1 DMV Cherry Blossom. This guy. Woo. Check it out, check it out. They gave us our own color and DMV tag on the back of the shoe, which is dope. Of course, the model just aligned with Penny Hardaway, his signature shoe with the 1 cent logo on the back as well. Just a dope colorway and release. Now let's talk about this release real quick. So before we get into the shoe itself, this is a shoe that released only in the DMV, and I'm actually in Baltimore. And for those out there who are from this region, I know that Baltimore is technically not in the DMV. And people that don't live here, they say, well, it's Delaware. I mean, some people will say Delaware, but they say it's DC, Maryland, and Virginia, and Baltimore is in Maryland. But people in Baltimore know, people in the DC area know that Baltimore and DC are like two separate planets, right? So the DMV actually speaks to the DC metro area. So it's Northern Virginia, the Maryland counties and areas surrounding DC, and then DC itself, DC proper, right? Baltimore, we call it says another planet. Just like Richmond, Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia, that's not the DMV either. That's like Southern Virginia. So the DMV, for those of y'all who don't live here, represents the DC metro area. But this shoe is paying homage to the DMV, Baltimore included, and actually did release in the Baltimore area as well. So they included us in the DMV for this release, and we just saying, okay, we're gonna take it because DC has definitely kept Foamposites alive over the years, but Baltimore has too. Baltimore has been very influential in the Foamposite market, keeping that silhouette pumping for years and years and years. And another great thing that I love about this shoe is that Nike got Wale involved. Now Wale is from DC, I think Southeast DC. My wife went to Howard University, so very familiar with DC, love DC, we go there all the time. But that area and Wale has been, repping New Balance and Foamposites, right, in his whole career. So he's, was actually blessed to, by Nike to be in the rollout of this shoe, the marketing, the campaign behind the shoe, a whole video promo with a song. He's got a tour that's kicking off, and I think in the tour, like promo video, the shoe was featured in that. And people are like, man, is that the new DMV Foamposite? And it was. So that is dope. Dope in itself. Nike giving, regional respect to the DMV area. On the inside of the shoe, you can see the shoe itself. So it's really inspired by the cherry blossom tree. So if you go to DC in the springtime, early summer, the cherry blossoms are out in full bloom. It's beautiful. When we get them here in Baltimore too, but it's this color. This is more like a rose gold, or like with a slight pink hue all over the Foamposite, exoskeleton of the shoe itself. And you got the pink 1 cent logo on the back. On the insole, you actually get the cherry blossom pictures on that insole itself, which is dope. Now, I wish in some form or fashion that they were able to put the cherry blossoms on the outside. That would have been pretty freaking fresh, like even like a very low around the shoe or something, just to give it a different look, because just walking by somebody on the street, you may not pick up that that's a DMV inspired shoe. I mean, you can see the tag on the back, but it's not just super apparent, and that would have been dope and given it a different look. But I don't know, they print stuff on these all the time. That would have been pretty slick. But overall, the shoe itself, your typical Foamposite, you got the rose gold, rust pink kind of outside exoskeleton of the shoe. You got black suede kind of going up the lace eyelets. You got the mesh tongue, of course, with the 1 cent logo on that. This pull tab. You got the little pink Nike swoosh on the outside of the shoe. And then on the back, again, you got the penny logo, the 1 cent, that black collar, And then the inside of the shoe, that soft liner, this mesh, and the DMV pull tab, which is dope. I love this hit, man. It's like, and actually they did release t-shirts as well when the shoe rolled out. And I know they rolled out and were gone pretty quick. And on the bottom, you got this translucent sole around the edges. And then you got that black mid part of the shoe. You got your carbon fiber mid-foot plate. And then you've got the 1 cent logo as well on the bottom of that shoe. Now, I will give a big shout out to the good folks at Social Status Baltimore. I'm even repping right now with the t-shirt on. They did a raffle in store here in Baltimore in the new Social Status store. And, you know, I think there was a lot of issues with shipments, right? Inventory coming in. And I entered the raffle. They did an in-store raffle. I did not hit on that raffle, didn't get a phone call, but they put a notice out to folks that they had more that were coming in. And if you didn't hit, they were gonna kind of continue to go through the list and call people that did not hit on the initial raffle. So then I got a phone call, you know, it was like a regular, you know, number, no description. I was like, typically don't answer those calls because there's usually a lot of spam calls that you get. And I picked it up and they were like, hey, Social Status. I was like, word. So shout out to Social Status, James Whitaker Group, coming through for the local folk here in the Baltimore area in the DMV. These also released at Foot Locker. And that was the thing about Foot Locker, man. Foot Locker was slated to release, was August 23rd was the drop. They released like a day early in the stores that I heard. I think it was that Saturday before they released, and you know, they were gone. And I think I called one and all they had was like a 10.5. They released there. DTLR had a raffle. I did not hit on that raffle, and I did not use points in that raffle like I should have, so I messed up on that myself. But was able to cop a pair of these. These are actually an assist pair for a homie, size 12. But because again, I have never, actually in this region, being here all my life, have never owned a pair of Foamposites for my personal. And it's not that I don't like them, I just don't know about rocking them. And I see them on people's feet, they look cool, but they just always speak so much to like, you about to go hoop it up. And I don't know. But I think this pair is one that I may circle back and make sure I add to the collection because of the regional tie, you know, for the DMV. But anyway, I just wanted to get in here real quick. Let me know what y'all think about these. If you're in the DMV, did you cop a pair? If you're not in the DMV, did you cop a pair? I know secondary for these is going crazy because they were so limited, and people in other places are like taxing like crazy, like $400-600 for these, which is wild, man. Like, I don't know. I understand the taxing game, but come on. You know, people in this area that want them should be able to get them. And you know, shout out to Social Status for allowing people to get them for retail. That's a beautiful thing. I mean, it's not something I want to pay resale for like, you know, $500-600 myself. But anyway, glad to get a pair. Thanks for tapping in for this review today. Let me know what you think. Drop a rating in the comments below. Let me know 1 through 10. Where do you rank these on the Foamposite release? And yeah, make sure you sub up on your way out. Tap in on IG at Real Daddy Seed, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.